Northwest Texas healthcare system's freestanding emergency departments remain temporarily closed following payroll issues. Tonight, we hear from an employee following the temporary closure. Fox 14's Princess Bryan brings us the latest on this story.
As we reported earlier in the week, Northwest Texas healthcare system released a statement regarding the temporary closing of its two freestanding emergency departments. In the statement, it says in part, quote, "It is unfortunate that NES, the contract provider for emergency services, has been unable to meet its covering requirements, resulting in intermittent closures of our freestanding emergency departments," end quote. The statement later says that Northwest Texas healthcare system does not employ the physicians nor pay the salaries of the physicians that are involved in the pay issue with their employer. NWTHS became aware of a payroll issue with the contractor provider, and we continue to assess with this unfortunate situation. Amarillo is not the only city experiencing this, with NES Health Services, the contract provider for emergency services. A lawsuit was filed in Dallas County, Texas by Concilium Staffing against NES Healthcare Services for breach of contract and unpaid wages. After the temporary closing of the freestanding emergency departments, an employee for one of the departments sent in a statement. The statement says, quote, "Northwest Texas freestanding emergency department doctors, nurse practitioners, and physician assistants have not been paid for services since October 1st. We were offered only 50% of what we were owed to return to work. We expect to be paid in full for our services at Northwest Texas facilities before returning to work," end quote. We reached back out to Northwest Texas healthcare system today. Officials responded with another statement saying, quote, "The status of the physician contractor is still pending resolution. NWTHS continues to provide its assistance as appropriate. Our main hospital providers and staff continue to provide emergency care to our community. Although these freestanding emergency department locations are temporarily closed, emergency care is still accessible at the main NWTHS emergency department," end quote. In studio, Princess Bryant, Fox 14 News. Jack.
Princess, thank you. With the closing of this freestanding emergency departments, the question was raised if Northwest Texas healthcare system has seen an increase in the hospital emergency rooms following the closing. Northwest Texas healthcare system officials say in response, numbers have increased some, but has been manageable, and the team is doing a great job.